Japan's baseless accusations and malicious smears against China's legitimate national defense development are despicable and reprehensible. On issues of peace and security, China has the best track record among major powers worldwide. The growth of China's defense budget is both reasonable and lawful, serving both the need to address security challenges and safeguard legitimate national interests, as well as to better fulfill the international responsibilities and obligations of a major country. As a country with a history of aggression, Japan has no right to comment on China's defense expenditure. Japan's accelerated pursuit of remilitarization will only spark renewed questions about its future direction. All peace-loving nations remain highly vigilant and resolutely oppose any dangerous moves to revive Japanese militarism. We will join hands to safeguard the hard-won achievements of victory in World War II. We note that Japan's foreign minister yesterday reiterated certain provisions regarding Taiwan in the Sino-Japanese Joint Statement, namely that Article 3 of the Sino-Japanese Joint Statement records that the government of Japan fully understands and respects the position of the government of the People's Republic of China and adheres to the position of following Article 8 of the Potsdam Proclamation. However, we also note that the Japanese side failed to reaffirm other crucial provisions of the joint statement, such as the government of Japan recognizes the government of the People's Republic of China as the sole legitimate government of China, and Taiwan is an inalienable part of the territory of the People's Republic of China. We further observe that when citing provisions of the Cairo Declaration, the Japanese side mentioned only northeast China, Taiwan, and the Penghu Islands, deliberately omitting the crucial phrase territory stolen by Japan from China. Furthermore, Japan equated the Sino-Japanese Joint Statement with the so-called Treaty of San Francisco, violating existing commitments and principles of international law in an attempt to revive the theory of Taiwan's undetermined status and interfere in China's internal affairs. Recent statements by Japan indicate that it continues to drag its feet and create obstacles on critical issues, attempting to confuse the public and evade responsibility. China firmly opposes this. Taiwan is an inalienable part of China's territory. How to resolve the Taiwan issue is entirely China's own affair, and Japan has no right whatsoever to interfere. We once again urge Japan to strictly abide by the spirit of the four political documents between China and Japan, earnestly reflect on and correct its mistakes, and withdraw the erroneous remarks made by Prime Minister Takaichi. Recently, Japan has seen a rise in public security disturbances, with frequent criminal incidents targeting Chinese citizens. The deteriorating security situation and study environment have heightened safety risks for Chinese nationals in Japan. We urge Japan to effectively safeguard the safety and legitimate rights of Chinese students in Japan. Yesterday, we clarified China's position. Hong Kong is a society governed by the rule of law, and the central government firmly supports the SAR in upholding national security and punishing crimes that endanger national security in accordance with the law. Under the guise of trust and prosperity, the Taiwan authorities have engaged in excessive dollar diplomacy, which cannot conceal their unscrupulous pursuit of independence nor deceive public opinion and the people on the island. The Taiwan Independence Forces and the DPP authorities are acting against the tide of history and are destined to fail.